Hey everybody, it's your Barada Zen, and I'm a wake-up artist. My passion is bringing awareness around the powerful being that we really are and the connection that we can have with the Creator and the Spirit. This is your weekly energy update, and what we do in these is look at the energies that are coming up for the week to see what advice the Creator and Spirit have for us for this. So I wanted to also announce a contest that I'm going to be having, and it starts right now. It's when I reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'm going to be giving away 10 1-hour personal readings for 10 lucky individuals. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet and selected the little notification bell, do so, because once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I will be putting out a special video telling you how you can enter for that contest. For this week, for this energy update, we're looking at July 24th through July 31st, and we have the Leo new moon happening on July 28th this week. It'll be around 11:54 Mountain Standard Time, so almost around noontime Mountain Time. And of course, Leo is ruled by the mighty sun, which represented by this beautiful yellow crystal ball. And the sun kind of burns away the blocks or the restrictions that we have, allowing for the fiery energy of the sun and of Leo just to come forth. And that will allow us to have like this more fun in our lives without those restrictions, without those blocks. Kind of almost return to almost like a childlikeness where we have adventure and creativity. It also can bring in the chance for a little romance, and it's kind of like this bucket list checkoff time. We get to seek our passions and our joy and those things that make our heart sing. So I'm excited to see what this reading brings forth for us, and I'm going to have, of course, a reading for each of the individual zodiac signs. So we're going to jump into yours right now. All right, all my Aries, this is your weekly energy update, and we're going to start off by pulling a card here from these Celebration of Love Oracle. And any of the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box below. Give these a good shuffle. All right, so for our Aries, what would you like them to know about the sunny, Leo-y energy that's coming in for this new moon? I know you guys are fire signs too, so you of course understand this fiery energy more than other signs, other non-fire signs. And you got the Strength card, the Golden Planet. Beautiful. So do you have Strength coming in? For some reason I have this image of Superman, who is actually, I think, charged by the ultraviolet rays of the sun. It's what makes him stronger and stronger. So I kind of have that flash for some reason for you. And it says, this image celebrates our connection to our ancient and current ancestors. It calls us to honor how they carry on through us and how we carry on through all who go after us. And most importantly, how we are all one. Learn about the people in your family tree. Quietly sit and meditate on each of these people. Thank them for their part in bringing you to your physical vehicle, your heritage, and all the opportunities that are a part of that grand plan. I love it. There is a special message for this card that says you are being inspired to forgive a relative for a past hurt. The relative may still be alive or have passed on. Regardless, call this person into your inner temple and have a heartfelt dialogue with them and forgive them. Remember to ask their forgiveness for your part in the situation as well, and then give thanks. Wow. Yeah, so definitely this freeing up of this energy here for you. I'm loving that. We're also going to pull from the Spirit Junkie deck, see what they'd like to add. Excuse me. All right, so what else for our Aries, please? Do you want that one right there? And this one says, instead of taking on the fear of others, I reflect love. Yes, perfect. And this is perfect for that message here about forgiving others, because it basically reminds me of the Six of Cups in the tarot, which is about looking back at old emotions and understanding that in anything that happens in our life, it is either of unconditional love or the fear of losing conditional love. And when we go back and look at a situation where there was hurt, obviously it's probably not full of unconditional love. It's basically the pain we felt is fear of losing that conditional love, the fear of being rejected, the fear of not being enough, and all that comes along with that. When we realize that if our little child inside of us feels unsafe or out of control, it sends off an alarm. Same with any adult, anybody in our entire life. We all have that little child in us that can get activated. And once it gets activated and we go into fight or flight mode, that's the prick in our heart sending us into fight or flight mode. The blood rushes from our brain to go towards our arms to fight and our feet to run. And so we're not really thinking clearly. We're kind of out of our minds, literally, because our body is not wanting us to stand there and think about and respond while we get eaten by a monster. It wants us to react. It wants us to act in survival mode and run and rush and do all that kind of stuff. So it acts in an animalistic way and can't help itself. And so it'll do things to try to make itself feel safe and try to be in control again, which, like I said, is usually not in a loving way that it does that. So once we realize the stuff that happens was a fear, then we realize I was in fear, most likely the other person was in fear, acting, trying to get into control again. Both of us were trying to get into control again to feel safe again. And that's probably why things happened. And that's why it says, realize their part in it and forgive them, release that from them, and also forgive yourself and release yourself from it. And it doesn't hurt that if you want to ask forgiveness from them for your part in it, you can do that. It's not necessary, but it helps clear and build love and the bond back between you. We'll see what else the Creator and Spirit want you to know. We're going to use these True Heart Intuitive Tarot and see what else they'd like to add. All right, so what else for our Aries would you like them to know about this energy? Okay, I do that one, this one, that one's for the middle, and these are for here. All right, so the first one here, you do have the King of Swords. So he is the master of the mind. Swords is the mental suit. It's your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. It's the source of your stories and your beliefs. The kings rule their element, which he rules the air, but all the kings also have air, so it's double air. So it's full of thoughts and thoughts and thoughts. He's the master of his mind. You know, he does have the Ace of Swords right here, which allows you to connect to the capital T truths, those that are rooted in the unconditional love of the higher realms, and it allows you to slice away those small teachers that are rooted in the fear. So you are understanding and mastering your thoughts and your beliefs. You know, you're the master communicator as well. So as you go inward to deal with these things, you're able to formulate your communication to yourself. And if you do feel you need to deal with it in the outside world in any way, this is just telling you that you won't have a problem in clearly communicating the feelings and your awarenesses and everything else. And then you have the Magician. Yeah, beautiful. Powerful, powerful fire energy, bringing it down through the wand, through your body into the world. So you're being this conduit. You're the manifester. You're bringing things into things of unconditional love of the heavenly realms into the physical world of conditional love. So you're being this conduit, you're being this deliverer of this amazing love rather than of fear. So you are this, they always have the infinity symbol up here showing this is your higher self and your ability to bring that down in here too. Usually they'll have a table in front of them with all four suits, like the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, showing that you have everything you need for your human experience to bring this into fruition. So you are more powerful than you have ever been told and more enabled to do this task that is before you. Then you have the Three of Wands. Wands is your drive, your ambition, your passion, your inspiration. The three is about creativity and about change of direction. With this new awareness that's coming through this experience, it is about a change of direction, a change of where you're investing your energy. So you might have been taking steps towards a career or a relationship or a situation of some kind. But now with this new awareness coming through all of this, you feel like you have a better grasp of what you're wanting in life and where you're wanting to head. And so you make an adjustment for your path. Kind of almost feel like for majority of you, it was as if you were living your life to please someone else, and now you're making the choice to live for you and your desires, what you would like to do. Yeah, because the Seven of Discs, Seven of Pentacles represents a change of direction to, it means some other things, but for this card, because of this one coming out right before it, it's like you planted a tree, it starts to grow, and then the fruit start to show itself, and you're like, oh yeah, that's right, I planted an apple tree. I really didn't want apples. This other person wanted apples, and so I was growing apples because they wanted me to grow apples, but this is my tree. I'm going to grow avocados and make guacamole instead. And so this is this change that's happening. This is the change in your passion and your drive, and this is the change that you're making in the outside world because of that. And then you have the Six of Swords. Yeah, so change of mind, change of direction. You're changing your thoughts. You're moving from one way of thinking to another way of thinking, which we kind of already knew with that King of Swords. But you're leaving old ways of thinking behind and moving into new ways of thinking around all this. So it is bringing this freedom that's coming with it all. And we will get some more clarity. We're going to use this everyday tarot for that. And let's see. Where do we want clarity? I think we kind of probably want it in the Three of Wands is what's this new direction that you're taking? Kind of the Three of Wands, Seven of Discs. Where are you headed? Which way are you going? Which way did it go? Which way did it go? So let's take a look here. Can you give us more information about these? It's Three of Wands and the Seven of Discs. What else would you like them to know about this? Like the cards are clinging on to one another, and I kind of have this, other message about not clinging on to the past. You're able to let go of this stuff, and don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to let go of those things. So, yeah, so you have the sun. So you have the sun coming in. So you definitely, it's shining light on your life in different directions. And so it's going to be obvious. You're just going to be such a victorious, bright, it's going to bring you such joy. And it's almost like returning back to a childhood dream is kind of what I feel like is coming in here for you with this here. Yeah, Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. It's one of the wish cards. It's emotional fulfillment from the inside out on your inner journey. So you definitely have this awareness that's coming in with this. And again, it's like, I kind of feel it's so much like a child making a wish. And it's going back to that feeling like nothing is impossible. You can make anything happen. You have everything you need in front of you. It's like, what could you do if you could do anything? If money didn't matter, if, certifications, blah, 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 what would you do with your life? What would bring you joy? Now, what would other people think or want you to do. That's the old dream. That's the old influence, right? But you're moving into new thinking. So it's like, what makes your heart sing? What makes you feel just bubbling in joy? How would you uniquely want to share the unconditional love in you with the world? That's the feeling that I'm having here. Yeah. And then you have the Justice card. Yeah. So you see the little scales balancing out the human things with the spiritual things. Here's that Ace of Swords again, coming in, bringing in capital T truths, showing you what it is you truly want to do in your life, bringing in a beautiful balance, taking you into this next step that you're wanting to head into. You deserve it, and that's, I think, what kind of these thoughts and beliefs that have been holding you back have been doing. Is it's because you didn't feel you're worthy of it. Why me? Why should I be able to do that? We're not supposed to do that. I'm supposed to sacrifice myself for, my spouse and my children and my parents and the world and the universe and the aliens. It's like we're told, there's a lot of thoughts and beliefs that come in about your ability to live your dream and your worth around living your dream. And I really feel like this power is going to be coming in here for you. This beautiful strength is coming in here for you to take those steps. In your final messages, we're going to pull here from the Chakra Love deck and to see what the final messages are that Creator and Spirit have for all you Aries. So for our Aries, okay. I also want that one. What else? That one, and then any others. Okay, yep, that one. And that one. All right. So we will start with this one here that says oneness, and I believe that one of this card talked about that. You are part of the universe and will always be. What a great message, right? You belong. You will always belong. You've always belonged. You belong now and you always shall be. You're part of the universe. You're part of the Creator. You're part of the kingdom. You are an important part. And I love that. You also have peace. In stillness, the answer will be revealed. So you have crown chakra and crown chakra. So really connecting to your spiritual side, taking time away. It almost feels kind of like the Hermit card a little bit, about taking time to yourself, away from the chaos, away from all the noise. And in doing so, you can hear the whispers of love even more clearly. As you turn down the fear noise, turn up the unconditional love noise, then you're going to hear messages very clearly from your support team on the other side. And you've got forgiveness. You'll find freedom in forgiveness. So you heard that already in there about forgiving your past relative, right? So we have that. And you have trust. Trust your intuition. It is in contact with a higher source of knowledge. Yeah. Capital T truths of up above. So trust your intuition. And then your final message here is meditation. To see more closely, close your eyes. Or to see more clearly, close your eyes. So crown chakra, crown chakra, crown chakra. Close your eyes. Don't look at the things of the world. See them from a higher perspective, right? The Ace of Swords is showing itself. Connect to the capital T truths that are rooted in unconditional love of the higher realm. And that allows you to slice away those thoughts and those beliefs of the lower realm, of those that are rooted in fear and the fear of losing conditional love. So love this coming in here for you. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out monthly readings for each zodiac sign and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button, Also click the subscribe button, and that'll give you access to the notification bell. And make sure to go into the notification bell and select the all option, because you'll be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel, including the special announcement video I'll put out once I've reached 1,000 subscribers, giving you instructions on how you can sign up to possibly win 1 out of the 10 free 1-hour personal readings. So if you haven't done that, check that little box. Also, doing those things helps spread the love, and it helps my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like a video, share a video, comment on a video, and subscribe to a channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy happy it wants to share the videos of this channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of that, I am very, very grateful for it. Also, these are general readings, and if you are looking for specific information and answers for your specific life, as I mentioned, I do offer personal readings all of the time, not just for a contest. So if you are interested in that, I do list all that down in the description box below. All right, mighty fiery Aries, as you go throughout this fiery week, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. We'll be talking soon. And in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.